A Course in Miracles workbook, lesson 128. The world I see holds nothing that I want.
Lesson 128 means that the things you see outside of you cannot give you the happiness you are really looking for. Toys, prizes, or getting your way may feel good for a moment, but they do not last. What you truly want is peace, love, and feeling safe inside, and those things come from God, not from the world. This lesson helps you remember to look inside your heart for happiness, because that is where it has always been.
Anyone who wants to leave the world behind and rise above its small ways must accept this thought as true.
All through A Course in Miracles, Jesus reminds us that the world's gifts are nothing compared to God's. We often settle for the ego's small, fear-based gifts instead of choosing the full love of God. Jesus asks us to seek only God's love and let go of the poor substitutes the world gives us.
Everything you value in this world is like a chain that keeps you stuck here. It cannot do anything else because things follow the purpose you gave them until you choose a new purpose.
The key idea in this lesson is purpose. Things in the world are not valuable by themselves. It is the purpose we give them that matters. The ego wants to prove we are separate and right, and the Holy Spirit is wrong. If we do not let go of this hidden guilt, we will just find new things to take its place, even if we try to give up the world.
The only good purpose for your mind in this world is to pass it by, without stopping to hope for something where there is nothing. Do not be tricked again. The world you see has nothing you really want.
Our only reason for being in this world of time and space is to learn that it is not real. The Holy Spirit uses time to help us choose the present moment, the now, where we can hear God's voice instead of the ego. The world and body are not the problem. The problem is the guilt in our minds. When we pass by the world and ask Jesus for help, He does not take things away, but helps us see them with a new purpose.
Today, free yourself from the chains you put on your mind when you think salvation can be found in the world.
The word "you" is important here because it means we chose to make the world feel like a prison. But the real prison is not the world. It is our mind choosing guilt and separation. We can unlock these chains by choosing freedom and salvation instead of guilt.
What you value becomes part of how you see yourself.
The body is a clear example of how we become what we value. If we use the body for attack, we see it as weak and sinful. But if we use it to share God's love, it becomes holy. What we choose to value, either the ego or the Holy Spirit, decides how we see ourselves.
Everything you try to use to make yourself feel more important only hides your true worth. It puts another block in the way of knowing your real self.
These blocks are like the ego's shields that hide the truth. The world and body keep us from seeing the guilt in our minds. When we value things in the world, thinking they can help or hurt us, we block ourselves from the truth. As long as we believe the world is real, we will not return to the real problem, our thoughts in the mind.
Do not let thoughts about the body slow down your path to salvation. Do not be tricked into thinking the world has anything you really want. There is nothing here to treasure. Nothing in this world is worth even a moment of pain, doubt, or delay. Worthless things offer nothing, and you cannot find true worth in what is worthless.
Everything in this world is worth nothing because the world itself is nothing. It comes from a made-up thought in our minds. The ego made this world by believing in that tiny, mad idea, instead of seeing with the Holy Spirit that it means nothing. When we realize this, we gladly let go of the world and feel the joy of finding we gave up nothing at all.
Today, we practice letting go of all the value we have given to the world. We stop giving it meaning or purpose and let go of its stories and dreams.
Jesus keeps reminding us that the real problem is the value we give to the world, especially the need to prove we are right and he is wrong. The key is not to let go of these things, but to let go of the purpose we gave them. When we do that, the world can be given a new purpose, one that brings love and healing instead.
We keep the world empty of purpose in our minds and let go of what we want it to be. This lifts the chains that blocks the door to our freedom, helping us rise above all small values and goals.
When we take away the purpose we gave the world, it becomes empty, and the Holy Spirit can give it His purpose. Our special relationships become a place to learn forgiveness, and as we learn, the chains holding us back are lifted, without anything outside needing to change. That is the whole point.
Take a moment to pause and be still. See how high you rise above the world when you free your mind from chains and let it go to where it truly belongs.
When we choose the Holy Spirit's forgiveness instead of the ego's guilt, we free our minds from the chains we put there. This lets our minds return to their true home with the Holy Spirit, which leads us back to God. When we pause and be still, we clear space in our minds for the Holy Spirit's love to rise and guide us.
Your mind will be glad to be free for a while. It knows where it truly belongs. When you set it free, it will happily fly to join its holy purpose. Let it rest with its Creator, where it will be healed and filled with freedom and love.
The memory of our Creator is in our right minds, where Jesus waits for us with love. To rest in that love, we must let go of guilt and the value we give to the world. With Jesus' help, we learn to see the world differently. We do not change the world, but we change how we see it.
Give your mind 10 minutes to rest 3 times a day. When you open your eyes after, you will not see the things around you the same way. Each time you let your mind be free, your view of the world will change a little.
What changes is how we see the world, not the world itself or what we do. Our view shifts because we stop valuing the world the same way. The key to this lesson is spending quiet time with Jesus during the day, thinking about His message. This helps us bring His love and peace back with us.
The world is not where it truly belongs.
Our focus does not belong in the world, but in our minds, where the Holy Spirit can help us. When we let our minds wander, we focus on the world and the body, thinking that is where the problem is. But Jesus asks us to step back with Him, watch our thoughts, and learn to see things differently.
You belong where your mind really wants to be, at peace, when you let it go from the world. Your guide is always with you. Open your mind to Him. Be still and rest.
You do not belong in the body, but in the mind, where true peace is found. As you go through your day and feel upset, remember you are valuing something in the world to feel special or right. When you notice this, take a moment, even just a few seconds, and ask Jesus, please help me see this differently. This is the most important step.
Keep your mind safe during the day. When you feel like something in the world is really important, do not let it trap your mind. Instead, quietly remind yourself, this will not tempt me to hold myself back. The world I see holds nothing that I want.
Again, you means the part of you that chooses, deciding to keep feeling separate by placing guilt on your mind. This guilt makes you value the world. But, as we will learn in other lessons, words alone, even Jesus' words, do not help unless we practice them every day.
The world I see holds nothing that I want. The world I see holds nothing that I want. The world I see holds nothing that I want.